I want to begin today by introducing you, if you're not already familiar, with something called the Social Progress Index. You can find out a great deal more about it in detail just by checking out on the internet. It was founded back in 2011 by a group of Nobel Prize winning economists and has been an attempt, increasingly interesting, to measure social progress, to not be limited by just measuring GDP, total output of goods or services, or average level of wages, but to have a comprehensive sense of how societies are progressing. So yes, it includes all the economic indicators, wealth, income, debts, and stuff like that, but also social indicators, crime statistics, educational statistics, health conditions, all of it. And to put it together to get a sense of how societies as a whole are doing, how we are living our lives, which is a more important measure to try to develop than something narrowly focused on only one or another dimension of our lives. So it began in 2011. It now measures 133 countries, year in, year out. And it just issued its report. And I want to share a number of items to you because I think it illuminates what's going on in the United States and the world in a way that lots of talk doesn't quite catch. Okay, only 3 countries are worse off in terms of their social progress from 2011 to the present, so roughly a decade. The 3 countries out of 133 that are worse off, here we go: Hungary, Brazil, and the United States of America. In terms of social progress, the United States ranked 19th in 2011. And in 2020, it ranks 28th. It dropped. What does this mean? Well, let me give you some of the specifics. The United States ranks number 1 in the quality of its universities, but it ranks number 91 in the access to quality basic education. Wow. Let me continue. The U.S. leads the world in medical technology, yet we are number 97 in access to quality health care. You begin to get a pattern here. The rich, the well-off, the well-positioned have access to high-quality social progress, but the mass of people do not. Their social progress is gone into reverse. Let me continue. The Social Progress Index finds that Americans have health statistics similar to those in the following 3 countries: Chile, Jordan, and Albania, while kids in the United States get an education roughly on par with what children get in Uzbekistan and Mongolia. A majority of countries have lower homicide rates than the United States, and most other advanced countries have lower traffic fatalities and better sanitation and better internet access. Why am I telling you this? Partly to shock you, I admit it, but partly to underscore that what we are going through is not just a terrible pandemic and not just another terrible economic crash. Those are true. But we are also going through a long-term economic decline. And that has to be something we think about, talk about, face up to, and deal with, or else it will continue.